Hey, what's up, you guys? Elsa,
Maggie Guzman.
Las Mil Amores. We are going to eat, you guys,
Our favorite pizza, which is Rio's Pizza. We're so far away. Pepperoni foul. Well, today,
we are going to talk about the day that we got burglarized in Tijuana.
I truly recommend Rio's Pizza. It's in the city, Hermano Valley, Pico Rivera. It has pepperoni, jalapeno, onion, extra cheese. What is it? That's it? Jalapeno, yeah. So excuse like how we look today. We're not that like glam because we colored our hair
Yeah.
and we have this headband because
We have a lot of pintura.
aquí all the pintura. So we're gonna chow down a bit.
This pizza takes us back to college. The day we got burglarized at Tijuana. And basically it takes us back to Rio's Pizza because there was a pizza place in Monterey Park called Rio's Pizza. And we used to always meet up there with like our college friends.
My sister and I were trying to form a song team over there back in, I don't know if he's still the band instructor there. He's se llama Mr. Chuy at ILAC. Otra coca. But my sister and I at that time, we kind of wanted to have like a little bond and where both of us were like an activity together. Since in high school we didn't get the opportunity to like be together in an activity. In college we wanted to share a memory and where we would either be like in cheer or dance team or something. We were attending Rio Hondo College in the city of Whittier. Unfortunately, they did not have cheer, drill team, nothing like that. But ELAC did. So I don't know if she's still the cheer instructor there at ELAC. Se llama Kimberly Brown. We want to go ask her, like, hey, is there like a lot of like activity que tiene que ver like with the leg work? She was like, yeah, but you know what, girls? There's also an option. You guys could probably go and ask the band, Mr. Chuy.
Yeah. And we asked him and he was like, yeah, girls, form the song team. Just you girls be the ones to recruit the people. So I remember that we started going to Rio's because since we had to go to ELAC in the evening to go and, try to recruit girls into the song team for ELAC, we started.
I told him to do drill team.
Yes, and he told us to do the song team. So, since we were so excited and we're like, yeah, we seen like this pizza place across ELAC and we started going there. So, from there, at that time we were attending Rio Hondo College for our general ed. And we had to take summer courses because we kind of wanted to like kind of pick up, to like graduate faster. We were kind of like going, let's just do summer so we could kind of graduate faster and transfer onto a Cal. And we're like, all right. So I remember when we started taking this class, it was a biology class. And in there, it was me and my sister. We always took all the classes together in college, except maybe for like one or two. But decided to take this biology class because we needed it for our general ed.
His name was Mr. Olsen.
Because it was a summer course, so it was like the class was doubled. So, we llamamos mucho la atención because we've always dressed the same. And so me and my sister, we went into this class and we sat together in a table that was not. We didn't like to sit in the front, close to the teacher. We kind of like to sit más para atrás.
Eran like, I guess because we were doing like science experiments, so like the tables were like different. Era like desks in conjunct together for two people.
So me and my sister decided to sit kind of para atrás, not that close to the teacher. And when we walked in, we noticed these three girls that were giving us kind of like dirty looks. And we were like, Immediately we seen like this guy that was really good looking. He had like spiky hair and he smiled at us and he told us there's a vacant seat over here. And so we went and we sat right behind him and he sat in front of us. It was him and some other guy that was a little chubby. On the side of them was some other guy that had long hair. And the cute guy with the spiky hair started talking to us right away. He turned around. He went, "Hi, my name is Kevin." He went, "Hi, my name is Kevin. Where you girls? What city you girls rep?" And we were like, "Oh, we're from East LA." And he was like, "Oh, cool, cholas." He said, "Well, I'm from La Mirada." And we, nos dimos la mano. And he was really nice. He started talking to us. And I remember that the guy that was next to him and the guy with the long hair didn't tell us anything. They didn't introduce themselves to us or nothing. It was just him. I seen that the girls kept giving us dirty looks. So we were like, okay. Anyway, we kept talking to him. So the teacher started explaining that we did have to make up a group and that the group could be from 6 and above and that we had to make a group and that it was mandatory for us to make a group. Me and my sister.
And we had to give it a name.
We were kind of looking around and everyone was kind of like in their own business. Como que they already knew each other. So like, como que everyone was like forming their groups and I was like, So the next day came along, the teacher reminded us, remember groups. The next day came along, remember groups. I told my sister, you know what? I gotta think of who's gonna be in our group because los va a cargar el payaso. So I asked that guy, Kevin, do you want to form a group with us? He went, sure. There's some other girls that asked me too, so I'm just gonna put the group together. Is that okay with you? And I told him, yeah, sure, fine. So Friday came along, the teacher said, group. So Kevin put the desks together and he called us and I see that he called somebody else on the other side.
Okay. So in the group, he said that he was going to call over the group of 3 girls. Remember the girls, the ones that we said that would give us dirty looks? He called them over. In the group, the girls, it was Lizette, Ashley, and Maria. Ashley and Maria were sisters.
And Kevin started introducing everybody in the group.
Right away,
Josh started like talking to everyone. You could tell that he wasn't like discriminando. He was talking to everyone. The sisters continued like in their own thing, giving us dirty looks. And Lizette started talking to us right away. She started telling us, hi, I'm Lizette. I've seen you girls around. I don't know if you remember. I had art and you girls had this math class and I would see you guys and I told her, well, I never seen you, but it was nice meeting you. So like we kind of started talking. Kevin started saying, you know, let's exchange numbers, let's do a group text because we have to kind of start like talking about the project we're gonna do. David was kind of in his own thing, but he did not do like an iffy face about giving out the number. Everyone was like exchanging numbers except for the sisters. The sisters just wanted to like basically keep it cool just with Kevin. So we were like, oh, we didn't push it. Lizette gave us the number. So we exchanged numbers except with you know, not with the sisters. And the weekend went in, Monday came along and we had to do our first project. I told them they wanted to meet in the evening, and I remember that I told them I have this pizza joint. It's by Elac in the night. You know, we're doing like a song team, so I don't know if you guys want to meet up there. And immediately they were like, yeah, it's convenient because it's close to like our jobs.
We would meet up Tuesdays and Thursdays at Rio's Pizza in Monterey Park, and from there, you guys, we just started like this great friendship where we were all from like different cities and. All of us were like in our early 20s. The only one that was really young was Kevin. He was only 18. We had to come up with a group name. We were the Power Rangers. Because everyone came up like with a name for science.
We started going to like their ambientes. I remember that Kevin used to like a lot of like beach parties. We like the paisa stuff, the paisa clubs. You guys know like Parral, Potrero, Rodeo, Tarayón. The sisters, they were into like Club Giggles and like all those clubs. Like I remember that it was like, I don't know, was it like Florentine or something like that? Azul. Leslie, she was into like VIP banda parties.
We're gonna go to Blue.
Josh, he was really into like traveling. Greg was like the one that was more kickback. And Ricardo was like, he didn't really like to go out. He was more like the pizza and movie at my house kind of person. Me and my sister were always the type of chicks that would say, we're not into like going to foreign countries because we don't want to waste money. We don't want to go to viajes.
So we got the fama of criticizing people that would go and travel and go places. When she turned 18 and when she graduated high school, all of my friends were like, damn, she's lucky.
She's gonna travel.
She's gonna travel. She's gonna party.
Vegas.
Nunca se nos antojaba like to go to Tijuana to go party. I don't know why.
We would party a lot, but we would keep it local.
When I turned 18, same thing.
And she had, and
I had a bunch of friends
that would tell her, let's go to TJ, let's go to TJ. She never.
I never did.
Josh came up with the idea of going to Tijuana. We were like, me and my sister looked at each other. And I was waiting for her to say no. And I know she was waiting for me to say no. And guess what? We went. Yeah. We started shopping for like 2 weeks, buying all these bikinis, all these clothes, maletas, and we broke the news to my mom 2 days before. And we told her, Mom, vamos a ir a Tijuana.
For Labor Day.
She laughed. She went, no, ma, la verdad, vamos a ir a Tijuana, nos vamos a quedar el fin de semana. My mom looked at us like, what? Sí, ma, vamos a ir a Tijuana y nos vamos a quedar el fin de semana. And my mom went, are you guys serious? A ver si no les pasa algo. We started like getting all mad with my mom. We didn't care. And I remember that the plan was that we were all going to meet at Josh's house. We were all going to meet at Josh's house. And from there, cada quien, we were going to go on the road. Everyone was going to bring their car. So all the guys packed up in Josh's car. Leslie and the sisters went in the Tahoe, and me and my sister went in the Navigator.
And Kevin and Josh went in his BMW. Guess who was the only one that didn't go? David decided not to go.
We left. We're crazy with credit cards. We were like, yay, TJ. And we met at Josh's house. I remember that everybody packed in their cars. We started going on the 5 freeway. Straight to Tijuana. We started playing around in the freeway, throwing blown up condoms at each other. It was partying, we couldn't wait. We got to the border. We've been there a lot of times because we usually go to El Doctor in Tijuana. So, I mean, it was familiar. It's just that we never been to like the party area of Tijuana. We got to this hotel that Lizette had booked. It looked really nice.
Lizette booked 3 hotels for us. One was for me and my sister. The other one was for Kevin and Josh. And the other one was for the sisters and Lizette. We would make fun of Lizette. She liked Kevin. And she was 23, he was 18. Her words were that he liked little kids. So, we got there on Thursday. The first night, it was just like eating out, walking around, taking pictures on the burros, las playas.
The next day,
that's for the good stuff.
Okay. So the next day, one of the sisters told us, girls, there's this place that I really want to see. It's a club. It's called Las Pulgas. Let's go check it out. In that time, we're like, yeah, let's go. What is it? She told us like a club. We're like, yeah, go for it, go for it. It's gonna be banda night. So we're like, yeah, cool, yeah, go for it. Our moles. So we went. I remember that we got all ready. I remember that we all got matching outfits. We got to the club. We paid VIP.
We got matching outfits.
So we got there. The guys too. They were like kind of like wearing like matching shirts. So we got there. We got to Las Pulgas. We got VIP access. Right away they let us in because we had paid VIP access. So
me and my sister, we met these 2 guys. So we were like having a good time. We started drinking. Lizette se nos arrimó. So she brought one guy that she had met. We were just having a good time. Josh met some 2 pretty girls. He left with them. Kevin él se fue with some other girl, and then at the end of the night, something happened that Lizette and Kevin ended up dancing together. We see them kissing on the dance floor, so they vanished. The sisters, Ashley, we seen her talking to like this crowd of like guys.
They were hot.
Very good looking guys. Maria, you could tell she was kind of not feeling it, so she came over with us. She brought her guy. So we started vibing, the six of us. It's that Maria, her guy, me, my guy, my sister, her guy, and Ashley kept being in that corner.
And like she was surrounded by like some really hot guys, and we're like, when is she gonna bring the mercancía over? But she split apart. We're like, all right. I don't know why, but she was in the corner talking to them. Whatever. The night went on. Everyone was already like, ugh. My sister told me, I just went to the bathroom. I don't feel good. I threw up. Let's go. We started going
Me,
up
my
there.
sister, and Maria slept in our room. Because they were like taking care of me, you guys, because I was goners. Josh se quedó in the room with the sisters. And Lizette and Kevin stood in the room that Kevin and Josh had rented.
And guess who didn't end up going back to our hotel room?
Ashley.
Ashley.
But we didn't, I didn't even remember.
I don't know.
her.
I didn't even think of her. I didn't even think of where she was at, what happened to her, nothing. Basically, we were just taking care of Maggie because she felt sick. So the next day was Saturday. I got up and my sister was like goners. She felt me. I feel sick. I told her, the guy that would like clean our hotel room and everything, I told him, no me puede traer un 7, donde lo consigo, un sal de uvas. And I gave him money. He got it for me. He brought it back. I gave it to my sister. She started feeling a little better. And at that moment, Maria woke up. It was probably about 10 a.m. already, and she told me, I was still asleep. Did my sister come in last night? I told her, I don't know. I knocked out. Let me call her cell phone. So she started calling her sister's cell phone. Her sister wouldn't answer. I told her, you know what? I'm going to have to like step out because I have to get something to eat for my sister. We have to go because she's not feeling good. And I think after she eats, she'll feel better. You want to go with us? Or you'd rather just stay? Because I think that Josh is knocked out. I don't know where Lizette and Kevin were at. They were probably like at round 10 in the hotel room. I don't know. They were gone. So Josh comes in all ready. He told us, what's up, girls? Let's go eat. You guys are still all late. What happened to you, Maggie? I thought that you were able to hang. Let's just get her some breakfast. I think like that she'll feel better. So me, my sister, and Maria, we started like, we took a shower. We started gathering up. We went downstairs, and Josh was already waiting for us. He told us, this is my third plate already. You guys gonna eat? Perfumado already. He was already picking up on girls. And le dije yo al señor, ¿qué le puedo ordenar para una cruda? He told me que se tome otra cerveza y ordenarle unos mariscos nomás que estén calientes, un caldito de camarón. And she felt better. 30 minutes later, we're ready to set up the next day. So at that moment, ya cuando Josh se había comido, he was in plate number 5. He told us, wait a minute.
Are you guys in Ashley?
And we were like, who? Maria went, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of worried about her. And we were like, well, what did she tell you? No. She just lived with those guys. I don't know. She didn't tell me nothing. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I was like, oh my gosh, like everything's been going good. And like, we're ready to like party. And like, we're going to be on the search for Ashley.
We were like, me and Keller, like, it sounds me, but that's how we were.
At that moment, viene bajando, guess who? Lizette and Kevin hugging each other with like little hickeys.
We were trying to, is that your son?
We all sat there, we ate, and Josh went, no, you guys, no joke. We gotta look for Ashley. Like, we can't just move on. I know that we had, because he had met some girls. Remember, we told you guys that he met some girls, and they invited him to a party in Ensenada. It's just right there from TJ, and we wanted to go. Me and my sister were like, we
never come.
And Lizette too. So there, Maria kind of like started like getting worried. You could see it in her face, like, where's my sister? You know, we all went to our hotel rooms. We went, well, let's get ready. Maybe she'll show up. All of a sudden, we heard a knock in the door. And it was Ashley.
Tenía toda like all tirada, you guys. By that I mean like mascara running, her hair all dirty.
She was like
shoeless.
Her
She
face
got there
was, like,
crying.
telling us. We told her, what happened, Ashley? Where were you at? She told us, you know what? I left with that guy. Se llamaba Arnulfo. That's what he told me his name was. I don't know. We hooked up in his hotel room. When I woke up, well, immediately ya no estaba en el hotel room. Yo estaba sola. Yo estaba, desnuda, you know, because I slept with him. He didn't rape me or nothing. I mean, I slept with him. But when I went to go get my bag, guess what?
Nothing was there. My cell phone was gone. My wallet was gone. I was giving her a hard time, you guys. I remember that me and Lizette were really giving her a hard time. My sister and of course Maria probably was not. But actually for her being her sister, she was kind of being rude to her.
Like, Ashley, you know best. You know, like, not to just live with guys. What's wrong with you? You know.
I was
like,
giving her a hard time. Like, really? Like, you could have told us where you were going to be at. Like, I was, instead of, like, me, like, maldiciando those guys that did that to her, I was kind of, like, giving her the hard time.
So we were like, so what's up? You know, you're going to go to the party or not? And she went into the shower. And I don't know, I was kind of able to hear that she was crying. So at that moment, I kind of felt bad, but at the same time, I just wanted to go
going like that to each other.
And I told them, you guys, I think she's crying. And her sister told me, you know, le hagas caso. She always busts things like that. So she came out of the shower, you know, she went at me. She told me, you know what? I don't got money anymore. I don't think my sister's going to loan me. I told her, it's all right. Like, if we pay anything over there, me and my sister got you. So
I felt bad, and I went, well, let me not be a bitch. And I told her, what's wrong, Ashley? And we sat down with her. She started telling us, I don't know. I met these guys. His name is Arnulfo. She gave us names. She told us that Arnulfo, Sergio, Gregorio, and I don't know what. That they had approached her and that they had told her, tus amigas manejan una troca, ¿verdad? Y tú y tu hermana también tienen otra camioneta. Tu amigo estudian. That she started giving them all this info. Like, wanna this, wanna that. And we told her, why are you giving them our info?
But, like, honestly, you guys, we were kind of more worried. Like, we want to get to the Ensenada party on time.
So,
we'll talk about this when we get back.
She appeared, so we were like, well, está bien, you know. So, they stole from her, and, like, we didn't, like, caption, like, Captain, hello.
We
like,
just
get
cared
the fuck
about
out of
the
there.
party that Josh was going to take us to.
So, we waited for her to get ready, and we all got into their Tahoe. I was like, I'm not gonna waste gas.
Josh kept going, are you guys almost ready? We're like, it's not us. Ashley's the one that's just getting ready.
Remember, you were like, we were like clowning her, you guys. Like,
we got to the party, everyone was partying, Ashley was quiet.
And she told me, they jacked me. And I went, what? Like we knew.
You told us already.
But we were just not like making it into a big deal, you guys. Her sister was not, Lizette wasn't, Kevin wasn't, Josh wasn't, she wasn't, I wasn't. We were just partying.
But she was still kind of like
She
quiet.
was still kind of
Not
like
the same Ashley that we knew, that like she's the one that would always make like the party happen. She was kind of quiet.
She was my drinking buddy.
But everything went good. This time my sister limited herself in drinking that night. Josh is the one that got off pedal this time. We started pulling over with the Tahoe because we started throwing up in every corner. We got to the hotel room. I don't know how, you guys, but we all ended up sleeping in the same hotel room, which was ours.
No, we didn't have an orgy.
No. So we were all in the room. The next day came up. Josh went, you guys, get up already so we could have our last breakfast. Come on. We got to make the border before 5. We got to be in class tomorrow on time. We're like, oh, what time is it? He's like, there, you guys, it's 8 o'clock. We're like, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
yeah, get up.
Like, hay que sacarle provecho al día.
So, él se fue a su hotel room. Basically, him and Kevin left. They went to go shower in their hotel room. The sisters, Maria, she stood with us. Ashley left with Lizette. Lizette and Ashley left to Ashley's hotel room. In our room, it was me, my sister, and Maria.
Ashley and Maria kind of distant. Like, Maria kind of started coming more over here.
You could tell that Maria was kind of pissed off because Ashley busted that. All of a sudden, I hear this at the door. It's probably Josh looking around. I happened to look. I don't know why I looked in that little hole. You know the little hole that you look to the other side to see who it is? I don't know why I looked. I don't know why I just didn't open the door. I don't know. I looked and I went, huh? Isn't that Ashley's guy? And I went, see? He told me, ¿está ahí Ashley? Le dije yo, no. Sí, ahí está Ashley. Le dije yo, no, no está. Sí, sí está, abre la puerta. And I went, what? I told my sister,
Why is he talking
it's
like that?
Ashley's guy, that guy Arnulfo. She told me, no. I told her, yeah, it is. It's him. My sister went back to the peak hole. Nobody was there anymore. Remember, you went, no one's there. I went, unless it was just
Because I went, and I went, what? And you're just fucking around. Like, stop. So, I told Maria, hey, your sister's, I was fucking around, and when your sister's esposo is right here, he's stalking her. So she looked outside, no one was there.
But Josh had warned all of us, because for some reason he became the leader. He told us, you guys, pack everything up. Let's put everything in the cars so that from there we could go sightseeing. I don't know why he said sightseeing. He went, let's go sightseeing, let's go eat, and then from there we'll just hit the border. So we were like, all right. So we all got our stuff, and I remember that it was me, my sister, and Maria. We started going down. Josh came out. He went, finally, Maggie's ready on time.
So, me and my sister, Maria and Josh, are with our luggage, with everything. We're going downstairs. We open the elevator. It opens. When it's about to close, you guys, una mano la para. Hey, párenlo, párenlo. We thought it was just any random person. Josh opens the elevator. In comes Arnulfo, that guy Sergio, and that guy Gregorio, and some other guy. They come in, they close the elevator, and they tell us, denos todo lo que tienen. Denos todo lo que tienen. Ashley los dijo que ustedes tienen dinero, que la la la. And at that moment, you guys, when he's talking shit to us, telling us to give him the money, if we had jewelry, to give us all of the luggage, I drop down like this, you guys.
Somehow you guys, they stopped the elevator. My sister
went like this.
Went like jello, and I turned and I looked at her.
Levántate, pendeja, ¿qué traes? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, get up, man. I just dropped down.
I started crying.
I seen a gun.
Him.
You guys, I felt like if I was gonna die.
I started crying at that moment. I said, oh, cálmate, se pone nerviosa.
He told my sister, he pushed her against the elevator like this, like with this part here on her neck, and told her to shut the fuck up, that if she fucking yelled, that he was gonna kill her. I was just looking down, you guys. I was like, oh my God, this shit just got real.
Maria started hiding behind me. And I was like, girl, we're in the same boat here. Like, I don't know.
No one's gonna have no one out. Josh started telling them, calm down. We're gonna give you guys everything. They're girls. You have to understand, they're just scared. They told him to put his hands up like that to make sure, I guess, like, I don't know, was he gonna have a gun?
He told us to get everything out. We started giving him everything that we had, all the money. Me and my sister had like $600 left in cash. We gave it to him. He asked me for my license. I couldn't find it. He asked me for the keys of the navigator. I told him, it's because I don't have keys. I opened it with the code.
He was like, what do you mean no fucking code?
Vas a tener que ir conmigo, puta. Me lo vas a abrir. Te vas a meter al carro. Me vas a prender el carro. Me vas a llevar hasta tu navigator. Lo vas a abrir.
And he kept telling you not to look at him. I don't know why. They didn't have masks on.
All of a sudden, the elevator just opened. And there was a bunch of people waiting for the elevator. They ran out. They got scared and they ran out. We stood like statues.
The people came at us. They told us, "You guys are right. What happened?" I was like jello, you guys. I broke down in tears. I remember that I didn't know what to do. So we had no communication with no one. They stole our cell phones. They stole our money. Oh my goodness, you guys.
We seen a man that would always like clean out our hotel room. Se llamaba Felipe. And we told him, Felipe. And Josh told him, no, you guys, don't. What if he's working with them? We were like, oh, whatever. We just ran at him. Muchos nos acabaron de asaltar. Se los robaron todo. ¿Qué hacemos? He told my sister, cálmate, que te puede pegar un diabetes. Te voy a dar azúcar. Te tienes que calmar. Cálmate. Siéntate aquí. Josh was like, hell no, I'm not staying. We're like, Josh, calm down. He's going to help us. He brought my sister some water, azúcar. He sat us down. He lent us his phone. I told him, mira, no tengo con qué pagarte porque tengo que hablar a los Estados Unidos, pero ahorita le digo a mi amigo que si te da $50. He told me, no, está bien. I called my mom. My mom hung up on us. Remember, my mom's pissed. Like, she was mad. We were scared that, like, we were not even going to see the navigator anymore.
I called my dad. I called my dad crying.
Felipe was like holding on to my sister and like he escorted us all the way down. We got into the navigator and we locked it. The three of us and Josh, we started to cry. Josh was telling us that for me to turn on the car, like we had to go down because it was a lot that we had to go down and we had to reach the bottom.
I was fucking scared, you guys, and I remember that he was like, let's just leave. And we were like, we can't leave. We still have Maria, Lizette, and Kevin up there. Like, I was like all shook up.
We went down, and guess what? In the bottom, Kevin was telling us, what's up, you guys? I've been waiting for you guys already for like over like almost an hour.
Maria went at Ashley. We all got off, and we started telling Ashley, how do they know so much info on us? Why do they know that, we live in LA? How do they know we go to Rio Hondo? How do they know what we drive? How do they know our age? What the fuck? Are you stupid? Like, we started going at her, you guys.
Started telling us, calm down, calm down. Don't be yelling at her. What's going on? We don't even know what's going on. Kevin started, like, going between us. And basically, Maria started going at Ashley. Basically, you guys, a fight in the bottom broke down. Kevin told us, all right, so if all that's going on, let's go get Josh's car and leave. The sisters have their Tahoe. You girls have the Navigator. Let's just go up. Me and you, Josh. Let's go get your car.
We were scared, you guys, to go file a police report because we just wanted to get the fuck out of it. I remember that they had their cell phones, so we started calling like our parents.
Yeah.
I remember, you guys, we just like got out. We got the fuck out of there.
Kevin went to go get Josh's BMW because I don't know, Josh just couldn't go in there anymore. Everybody left in their car. We left in our Navigator. This time Lizette left with Kevin and with Josh, and the sisters left in their Tahoe. Basically, our vacation ended there.
We left, so we followed Josh. Josh was in the front. We were in the middle. The sisters were in the back. We left like in a caravan like that.
Yeah, we were leaving.
We were speeding, you guys. Cars were looking at us like, the fuck? We were just like, get the fuck out.
We didn't have a cell phone anymore. We told my dad, meet us, dad, in San Isidro, in the McDonald's where we always get off to go eat. So basically, we went to San Isidro. My parents got there. We broke down crying. My mom right there was hugging us, telling us like, ¿Qué les dije? ¿Qué les dije? Yo les dije que no fueran. We were like, yeah,
and
Mom,
when we got to the line, you guys, we were all teary-eyed. And like the immigration guy was like, are you guys all right? And we were like, yeah, it's all right. Everything's all right.
Yeah, we got there, you guys. We were scared. Me and my sister were like really panicked.
So then Monday comes around, you guys. It's the last week of school. And I remember that our crowd kind of got up. Well, I didn't end up going.
Yeah.
He got there. So Mondays, él llegaba like with Starbucks for everyone.
So
he got there. He didn't know what was going on. The sisters were in one corner. Lizette and Kevin were in another. Josh was on this side, and me and my sister were on the other side. We were like not talking. We were all like in no speaking terms, giving each other dirty looks. And he was like, okay, what's going on?
So he kind of went to go give the Starbucks para cada quien. Like, we had to meet in the group. In the group, everyone was just quiet. And Josh happened to say, I don't know, everyone's mad. He explained, I was like kicking him in the bottom of the table, like, shut up.
And got other
and he went, why are you kicking me? And I was like, everybody in the group was just quiet. The whole week went on. The sisters didn't go anymore. Me and my sister kept going, probably like 3 days out of that week, because it was the last week you really didn't have to go. Kevin told us bye. He told us that like he wasn't gonna see us anymore
because he was going to Cal State Fullerton.
Lizette, from a distance, she would kind of tell us hi, but I don't know. It just.
So the semester, the summer semester ended. The next semester that came in was fall. Me and my sister still had like 1 more year to go. We still kept seeing David around. We didn't see Josh ever again. The 2 sisters ended up going back to ELAC of Southgate. So the only ones that were like still there was me and my sister, Lizette, and David. The crowd, you guys, ended. That's it. I remember, you guys, it was very awkward when we would like kind of like run into Lizette. I don't know, you guys. It was kind of like, I guess you could tell she was probably like in the middle on how I guess all of us were not really there for Ashley.
Yeah,
she was the
I
one
kind
going
of
through
think
it.
that she kind of like was kind of pissed off that me, my sister, and Maria were kind of rude to Ashley, I guess. So she just
And
basically cut it. Like,
so a whole year goes on. We ended up graduating from Rio Hondo. We got our AA certificate. At the graduation ceremony, we would hang around with like another crowd at Rio Hondo, and we seen Lizette. She was there with her crowd. We seen David. He was there with his crowd. David would kind of always look at us and go, like, I told you so. Lizette kind of like smiled from a distance, and me and my sister were kind of like, ugh. Time after, when we started singing, we seen David at an event, and it was Premios de la Radio, and he was there. We seen him. I don't know what he was doing there. We didn't get an idea. And then we seen him in Premios de la Calle.
And he was like
that's where he was like sponsoring some artists there, because he does own like a bike shop in El Monte. And he was like, hey girls, what's up? Like, oh my God, you guys sing now? Like, what's going on? Like, I seen you guys on the Premios de la Calle flyer. You guys still going to Tijuana, getting dripped off.
We were like, you know what? We kind of left it like, oh, we don't want to talk about the subject. There's a lot of new people here. Like, the past is the past. So we kind of curbed him. We kind of didn't want to talk about no situation because there was like a lot of reporters around. We're like, no. So we kind of curbed him. So I remember that like when we dropped Damas de Pura Calidad, Maria happened to add us on Facebook.
She was like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys have those girls.
She was all excited, and we told her how you been. She told us good. You know, I live in Arizona now. We told her, how's your sister? She said, you know what, she's right here. And we got like a request from her sister right away. When we got that request, we texted and
we FaceTimed each other. We were like, hi.
Ashley was married. She had just had twins, and she told us, how you girls been? I always wanted to apologize for making a dumbass move. And we told her, you know what? We always wanted to apologize for not being there for you. Like, it was kind of fucked up of our part not to ask you, how are you? Are you okay? And all we cared about was partying instead of like, you know what, this sounds dangerous, let's get the hell out of this hotel room. And she said, it's okay, things that you do, you know, when you're just young and naive. And we're like, all right.
She apologized. She did tell us, like, I'm sorry, you guys, I gave these guys all this info. I don't even think that was their real name. I was just drunk. Like, I don't even know why I left with them.
We told her what happened to Lizette. She told us Lizette and Kevin got married like right after like we stopped talking, And I don't know.
I think he was 20 when they got married.
Yeah, and they got married. They're still married. I think that they're gonna open up a flower shop. So it's
They
like,
ended up moving to Colorado.
yeah, and basically, you guys,
Be cautious. It has nothing to do with like how David would tell her, like, if you go to Tijuana and party, it's dangerous.
It has
You
nothing
could
to
get
do
ripped
with
off
that.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Just be cautious, you guys.
After that, we kept partying. We still went to Tijuana. Nothing happened to us. But you know what? I think we were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So you guys, well, we want to go ahead and tell you to subscribe to our channel, like and dislike, comment.
Bye.